5 a.m. I pulled the service door down. 30 years of keeping wheels on this town. My daughter found a map beneath my father's tools. Black Hills circled red, his handwriting in blue. It said, someday son, we'll ride that northern line. But someday lost its chance somewhere behind. She said his old bike keyed down beside my hand. Said you kept us going, Dad, now go be that man. 4 headlights waited where the county blacktop starts. I put that folded promise in the pocket by my heart. I'm rolling north to Sturgis, not running from the life I made. I'm carrying a promise that grew heavier every day. With my father's map inside my coat and the sunrise on the chrome. Every mile I give the wind brings a buried part back home. Rolling north to Sturgis. By noon the road was full of names we'd never known. Ohio on a fender, Texas stitched in gold. At a 2-pump station, strangers shared the shade. One man raised his coffee to the promises delayed. He said we all came carrying something we can't see. Then the engine started speaking back to me. No one asked the reason underneath my vest. They just closed the space and let me ride abreast. The sky grew wide beyond the South Dakota sign. For once I wasn't asking life to give me more time. I'm rolling north to Sturgis, not running from the life I made. I'm carrying a promise that grew heavier every day. With my father's map inside my coat and the sunrise on the chrome. Every mile I give the wind brings a buried part back home. Rolling north to Sturgis. At the state line, dawn broke copper through the rain. I pulled aside and traced his letters once again. I said, you were right, old man, I waited far too long. My 4 old friends stood quiet, no one hurried me. Then I folded up the map and slowly turned the key. The road did not take me from the ones I loved. It gave me back the man they've been waiting on. I'm rolling north to Sturgis. Now I know the choice I made. I'm finishing a promise, but I'm starting something brave. With my father's map inside my coat and Black Hills drawing near. Every mile I give the wind leaves a little less to fear. Rolling north, I'm not alone out here. North to Sturgis. Not running from my life, I'm riding back to mine. had swallowed every fence along the line. The fuel light burned, we were running short on time. Sturgis waited somewhere past the rising ground. Then a single amber signal slowed us down. A young man stood beside a bike that would not start. Cheap tools in his hand, worry in his heart. One of my friends pointed north and shook his head. I saw my father's map and heard the words he said. You don't measure any journey by how fast you make the miles. You measure what you leave behind in every stranger's eyes. Black hills in the headlights, still hidden past the dark, but I could feel them getting closer, like a fire finding spark. We had somewhere we were going, he had nowhere else to turn. So we traded 30 minutes for a lesson I had learned. Black hills in the headlights, and my father's hands in mine. The cable had come loose beneath the dust and heat. I knelt there with his flashlight shaking at my feet. He said my dad once told me never pass a rider by. I smiled because the same words never really die. The engine caught and broke the stillness clean in two. He laughed like someone learning what a little hope can do. Then 6 machines rolled out beneath the scattered stars. His younger light between our weathered handlebars. I thought I came to finish what death never let us start, but the old man left directions that were written in my heart. Black hills in the headlights, still hidden past the dark, but I could feel them getting closer, like a fire finding spark. We had somewhere we were going, he had nowhere else to turn. So we traded 30 minutes for a lesson I had learned. Black hills in the headlights, and my father's hands in mine. Climbed the final grade without a word. With pines rose from the darkness, then the whole horizon stirred. The young man drew beside me, laid his hand across his heart, and the first black ridge appeared exactly where the night fell apart. I carried Dad's old promise like a weight I had to bear. Now I knew I carried something meant to give away out there. Black hills in the headlights, standing tall against the dawn. Every shadow turned to timber, every doubt was nearly gone. We were 6 instead of 5 now, no one had to ride alone. And the hands that taught me kindness were still guiding all of us home. Black hills in the headlights, my father's light in mine, keep it shining. My father's light in mine. The road rolls through the pines, 6 headlights in a line. flags above the storefronts, 10,000 engines strong. My 4 old friends rolled forward toward the welcome sign. The young rider we had held was holding close behind. Then Main Street opened like the finish of a dream, but I pulled to the shoulder and I killed the machine. My father's key felt heavy underneath my glove. If I crossed that line without him, was the promise still enough? The crowd kept moving while I stared down at the ground. Then one familiar headlight left the river and turned around. There's thunder on Main Street, rolling wall to wall, 1,000 different stories answering the call. Every scar has got a rider, every heart has paid a price, and the sound is more than engines, it's a proof we're still alive. Thunder on Main Street tonight. Young man stopped beside me, visor lifted high. Said you would not leave me stranded, I won't let you pass this by. He pointed where my friends had formed an open space. No speeches and no questions, only patience on each face. I turned the key my father never got to turn. The old bike shook beneath me and I felt the silence burn. Then 6 front wheels moved forward in a single line, and strangers reached their hands out as we crossed the city sign. I thought the end of our old promise meant I'd leave him in the past, but love can ride beside you when you stop looking back. There's thunder on Main Street, rolling wall to wall, 1,000 different stories answering the call. Every scar has got a rider, every heart has paid a price, and the sound is more than engines, it's the proof we're still alive. Thunder on Main Street tonight. Into the light, not because he made it here, but because he taught me how to ride. I heard my daughter's words again, go be that man. So I opened up the throttle and finally understood the plan. Some promises are finished, so the life inside them starts. There's thunder on Main Street, rolling wall to wall, 1,000 different stories standing 10 feet tall. Every scar has got a rider, every heart has earned this night, and the sound is more than engines, it's a town come alive, come alive. We came carrying our losses, now we're raising them like light, raise them high. Thunder on Main Street tonight. 6 machines, 1 line, his old key held high. Thunder. Dakota plain, a dealer named Pappy drew a circle for a race. No grandstands awaiting, no fortune in the gate, just a handful of riders and a town that chose to stay. 9 machines lined up where the dust could have the road. 8 wore Indian iron, 1 had different chrome. Nobody there could see how far that sound would run. They only knew a thing worth starting had begun. He was a dealer who started the thunder with a little faith and a strip of ground. No way of knowing the years would gather and carry that engine sound. Every mighty river was rain once, every highway was a line. He was a dealer who started the thunder by believing before the signs. The jack-pane gypsies worked when applause was gone, marked the turns and raised the flags before the dawn. War years broke the rhythm, but they did not end the flame. The riders found their way back and remembered every name. Now Main Street shakes beneath the world of wheels, but history is strongest when the beginning still feels real. Not a legend carved in stone or polished for display, just people keeping one small promise year by year and day by day. If you wait until the whole world understands, you'll never turn a dream into a road beneath your hands. Somebody has to wave the first green flag. Somebody has to build what no one knows they lack. He was a dealer who started the thunder with a little faith and a strip of ground. No way of knowing the years would gather and carry that engine sound. Every mighty river was rain once, every highway was a line. He was a dealer who started the thunder by believing before the sign. Start the thunder before the sign. Granite wall, needles rose above us, narrow shadows standing tall. Ray had ridden quiet since we left the city lights. Hands too hard around the grips, eyes fixed straight and tight. Last spring on a county curve, a truck had crossed his lane. His body healed by summer, but the corner kept the pain. At the first tight tunnel, he pulled over by the stone. Said, go on without me, I can find my own way home. Through the needles in the morning, you don't have to prove a thing. Take the curve the way you need it, let the mountain set the speed. I will ride behind your shoulder far enough to let you breathe. Through the needles in the morning, you can borrow what you need from me. out against his mirror, no command to hurry on. Just my headlight holding steady when the tunnel swallowed dawn. Halfway through the darkness, his back loosened in the sea. At the exit he was laughing like a man back on his feet. He did not beat the mountain, he did something braver still. He trusted fear could ride with him without controlling where he steered. He said, I thought courage meant I never felt afraid. I said courage is the second choice after fear has had its say. Then he led the final corner where the granite opened wide. Not the rider he had been before, but one who chose to ride. Through the needles in the morning, no one had to prove a thing. He took the curve the way you needed, let the mountain set the speed. I was riding at his shoulder till he waved and took the lead. Through the needles in the morning, he found what fear could never keep. Through the needles in the morning, no one had to prove a thing. He took the curve the way he needed, let the mountain set the speed. I was riding at his shoulder till he waved and took the lead. Through the needles in the morning, he found what fear could never keep. One tunnel in the sky, even in the morning Iron Mountain doubled back beneath the burning sky. Every bridge turned over us, every tunnel narrowed light. The young man from the roadside had a fast and hungry hand, trying hard to show the older ones that he deserved to stand. He passed Ray on a blind turn, crossed the center for a breath. Met a truck around the granite with a yard between and death. At the overlook I stopped him, took my helmet from my head. He expected me to strike him, I looked straight at him instead. On an Iron Mountain switchback, pride can throw you from the line. The road won't care how brave you look or how loud you make it climb. Any fool can twist the throttle when it needs the world to see. It takes a man to bring it down and get his people home safely. I said your life is yours, but that ain't all you're risking here. Ray just fought to trust these curves, you nearly fed him fear. The young man faced the valley, anger cooling in his jaw, then walked across to Ray and known exactly what he saw. No excuses about gravel, no complaint about the sun. He said, I wanted your respect and nearly lost everyone. Ray handed back his gloves and said, then ride behind my wheel. The lesson found a place where punishment could never reach. Hey! tunnel, 4-car faces filled the frame. The young man kept his distance, Ray called backward through his name. Respect is never taken at 100 miles an hour. It's earned when you protect the lives that trust you with their power. On an iron mountain switchback, pride can throw you from the line. The road won't care how brave you look or how loud you make it climb. He could still command the throttle, but he no longer had to prove. It takes a man to bring it down and know when not to make the move or go the line. Hold the line. Deadwood wore his neon like a smile it did not trust. Cards across the table, old gold underneath the dust. Khaled kept a letter folded deep inside his vest. Divorce papers from a woman who had given him her best. He bought another whiskey, put his wedding ring on red. Said if the wheel can take the gold, it can take her from my head. I caught his hand before the dealer let it fall. He looked at me like losing was the only plan at all. Deadwood after dark can make a broken man feel brave. It sells a little lightning while it quietly digs a grave. You can bet against a memory, you can drink against the past, but the thing you will not look at is the thing that always lasts. Deadwood after dark won't tell you who you are. We walk beyond the music to an alley washed in rain. Cal said I chose every highway when she asked me once to stay. No villain in his story, no betrayal left to blame. Just a man who loved his freedom till his freedom learned her name. I did not tell him she would call or everything would mend. I said, someone must be finished, but don't finish as my friend. He slipped the ring back in his pocket, let the silence have its place. For the first time on the journey, grief was written on his face. He called her from the sidewalk, not to bargain or defend. Said, I'm sorry I kept leaving long before we reached the end. She did not take him back that night. Truth does not work that fast, But he finally stopped demanding that tomorrow change the past. Deadwood after dark saw a broken man get brave, not by winning back his marriage, not by drinking her away. He looked straight at the memory, let the honest silence last, then walked out without pretending he could gamble with the past. Deadwood after dark left one light beneath the scar. Kept the ring, but left the wheel. Spearfish Canyon darkened in the middle of the day. Wind came down the limestone and the sunlight drained away. Rain struck every visor like a fistful of cold nails. Water crossed the blacktop, branches bent above the rails. My front wheel found a channel and it kicked beneath my hands. For one sharp breath I saw no road, no mountain and no plan. Then the young rider pulled ahead and raised his open palm. The one we'd had to teach was now the one who kept us calm. In the Spearfish Canyon rain, we became a moving chain. Every headlight held the next one, every hand repeated change. No one stronger, no one weaker, only six against the strain. We learned who we were together in the Spearfish Canyon rain. He found a gravel turnout and it brought us safely in. Counted every helmet twice, then counted once again. Cow was shaking from the cold, Ray could barely see the road. The young man gave his dry gloves up and split the lighter load. I said, looks like you grew older since the switchback yesterday. He said, maybe being trusted shows a man a better way. The storm kept beating branches, but beneath that narrow stone, the youngest one among us made six riders feel like home. The rain eased to a whisper and a waterfall turned white. He waited for my signal, I said, you lead us out tonight. He did not chase the glory, did not hurry for the sun. He held a pace that guaranteed we finished six as one. Through the Spearfish Canyon rain, in the Spearfish Canyon rain. Badlands caught the evening and turned every ridge to gold. The others rolled to camp, but I needed room to slow. I stopped above the valley where the ancient shadows ran, then called the daughter brave enough to send away her dad. She answered on the first ring, said, I wondered when you'd call. I told her every road we crossed and nearly told her all. Then silence found the question I had carried from the start. Was leaving you to take this ride another selfish mark? Badlands burning gold, nothing left to hide behind. All that open distance made me look inside my life. I thought love meant staying useful till there was no self to hold. Then my daughter spoke the truth to me while the Badlands burned in gold. She said you never left us, you just finally let us stand. You taught me how to build a life, now build one with your hands. Mom would have been proud to see you take Granddad's old ride. We don't need you disappearing just to keep us satisfied. I watched the final sunlight move from copper into blue, and understood that being needed isn't all a man can do. I had confused my sacrifice with proof that I belonged, but the ones who truly love you do not need you to stay small. I said, when I get home, some things are gonna change. She laughed. Start by closing that old shop one Sunday every week. We made a date to take a ride before the autumn cold. Then her voice stayed on the speaker while the last ridge lost its gold. Badlands burning gold, nothing left to hide behind. All that open distance put my family back inside. Love is more than staying useful, it is letting people grow. I found room to live beside them while the Badlands burned in set an empty helmet by the edge of firelight. Mason's faded patch lay where his chair would be that night. He had missed a winter corner, black ice underneath. We said the usual words, then hid the heart of grief. Ray stared into the embers, Cal kept feeding them with wood. No one spoke the final mile, none of us believed we could. Then Ray said I was riding 20 yards behind his wheel. I've spent 8 months believing I could change what happened still. A helmet by the fire, an empty place, an honest name. We cannot ride back far enough to overtake that day. But a friend is more than one last mile, more than how his story ends. So we will carry all his living, not just the moment that we lost him in. Cal remembered Mason singing every wrong word to a song. The young rider heard the stories and kept passing laughter on. I told them how he fixed my roof and would not take a dime, how he called my daughter every year exactly on her birthday time. Ray pulled out the broken mirror he had carried since the fall. Said I thought guilt was the only way to prove I cared at all. He laid it near the helmet and his shoulders finally fell. We let him cry without repairing what only truth could tell. We spoke his name until the night held more than where he died. Then 6 men raised their coffee while his jacket caught the light. The dead are not a debt, the living have to pay. Love asks us to remember, then keep choosing one more day. A helmet by the fire, an empty place, a living name. We cannot ride back far enough to overtake that day. But a friend is every roof he fixed, every joke and helping hand. So we will carry all his living and ride the miles he never can. Ride with us. His living rides with us. Ride with us. We left a helmet by the flame. Ride with us. But took more than his final day. Last night under rally lights, the whole street found a song. Ray took every corner dancing like his fear had moved along. Cal drank coffee, called his brother, said don't let me hide next week. The young man kept the slow line and let new riders lead. I bought a little notebook at a stand beside the road, wrote every Sunday down where work could never go. Then 6 of us put dates beside the promises we'd made, 'cause change without a calendar is easy to misplace. Last night under the rally lights, raise your hands and hold them high. We did not come back perfect, we just stopped letting chances pass us by. same young rider's mother, waiting near the stage. She hugged the 5 old strangers who had stopped for him that day. He tried to act embarrassed, but the truth was shining through. Every kindness has a road that brings its consequence to you. Ray signed up to teach a safety course when he got home. Cal saved a counselor's number and the contacts on his phone. I mailed my daughter one blank page with 2 words written clear. I'll write above a promise we would choose together this year. Thunder will be miles behind our wheels. The test is not the promises the music makes us feel. The test is Tuesday morning when the old life calls your name, and whether what you learned out here survives an ordinary day. Last night under the rally lights, raise your hands and hold them high. We did not come back perfect, we just stopped letting chances pass us by. For the ones who rode beside us, for the ones we hold inside. One more song, one honest promise. Last night under the rally lights, hold it high. Last night under the rally lights, write it down and live it right. Live it right. Live it right. Yeah, yeah. Live it right. Black hills in my mirror, morning leaning on the glass. 6 headlights turned to 5 when the young man took his path. He raised one hand at the junction, held a steady, easy line. Ray rode loose through every corner. Cal stayed present in his mind. At the final fuel stop, no one said that we had changed. We knew the proof was waiting in the lives from which we came. I touched my father's map and put it somewhere I could see. Not a weight inside my jacket, but a road ahead of me. Black hills in my mirror, getting smaller with the miles. But the man who left for Sturgis is not all the man who rides. I thought home was where the road ends to live. My daughter waited by the shop beneath the Sunday sign. I rolled the service door halfway, then stopped it for the first time. She held 2 cups of coffee in a helmet painted blue. Said, I picked the first row, Dad, the second one's on you. I handed her the old map with a newer line in red. She read her name beside mine where my father's once had been. Then we left the tools in shadow and the unpaid work alone for 30 miles of nowhere that had never felt like home. I used to think a promise was a debt a man must close. Now I know it is a doorway, and you choose how far it goes. Dad never reached those mountains, but his kindness made the ride. And now the road keeps moving with my daughter at my side. Black hills in my mirror, still alive beyond the miles. In the man who came from Sturgis, and my daughter's fearless smile. Home is not where every road ends, it is where the truth begins. The place where what you learned out there becomes the way you choose to live. Black hills in my mirror, and a new road up ahead. Her name beside my name, a new line drawn in.